Everybody, we're going to take a look at one of the Bakuzetsu quests. I guess that would be Colossal Quest. And we're going to take a look at Arcadia here. Now, Arcadia is a really difficult quest, I feel like. Yeah, it's tough. Team I got here is Oz, Puck, Atlantis, and Guinevere. And really, this quest probably was the first one that showcased the need for no block, because you are not going to be able to deal the damage you need to deal without no block. So I believe everybody here has no block, which makes sense. And in addition, you've got to deal damage to the weak points. If you don't hit the weak points, you're basically going to do very limited damage here. So making sure you can pinpoint at the weak points is going to be key. And of course, as you see here, the monsters that I took down on the top left, top right corners, they do put out those fire pillar spots, and not only do they deal a huge amount of damage, they do have a high chance of paralyzing your monsters. So do your best to try and avoid landing on those fire pillar spots. I mean, it's hard to try and figure that out, but that's important. Now this stage, you gotta take out those fireball rams, because they will help you out quite nicely. They'll put up a healing wall as well as activate the speed boost panels. And the speed boost panels are going to be important here because you need to take out both of those gargoyles at the same time. If you don't, which I did here, they will revive each other. Now make sure you keep an eye on that middle number for those gargoyles, because if you let that hit 0, they're going to unleash a pretty strong attack. I forget if the gargoyles do a one-shot kill or not, but you can bet that the ram there on the bottom will explode on you after time runs out. So make sure you take them out in a timely manner. Guinevere, of course, with her awesome weak point lock-on shockwaves will certainly help if you're in the right position. I think Atlantis' bomb combo helped a lot here. Now, at this stage, you're going to want to take out the bottom left and bottom right, preferably in that order if you can, because if you can take the bottom left out first, then you don't have to worry about those pillar spots on top. But since we were able to take one, we only have to deal with half as many circles there. And as you can see there, just highlighting the importance of hitting that weak point. Hathor, I think that's Hathor, on top is the mini boss, and just making sure she goes away quicker will be a good thing. And I mean, basically this stage you want to try and bounce around so that you hit the tops and try and limit as much damage as you can. Poor Oz stuck in the lasers there, but that's alright. He'll deal with it. But yeah, Hathor will fire off that speed down attack, so it's kind of annoying, but luckily we get some clean hits off and the rest of the minions run away. Alright, stage 4. We get to deal with Arcadia himself here. As you can see, the blocks are positioned in a way where if you don't have no block, you're not going to deal damage. But what we do want to do is take down those fire rams, because as I said, they will activate those speed panels, which will be super important, and making sure you're allowing yourself to heal yourself, because as you see, Arcadia does slow down everybody. So if you want to be able to deal damage and or heal, you're going to need to activate those panels. Now, I think that left number is a revive, so one of those fire rams will come back and give you another healing wall and give you a little bit more time to activate those speed panels. Make sure you do clear them out before that middle number hits 0 though, that 8. You don't want to see what happens there. And again, you want to try and angle your shots such that you can have clean hits against the weak point, because you will do extra damage that way. there you go, the revive. So now we do want to try and take out that ram, because they also do heal the boss, so you don't want to leave them up. And that homing does a pretty non-trivial amount of damage, so make sure you heal up properly before that that attack deals a little too much damage for comfort's sake. Alright, so we got 5 turns left, and as you can see, if we can get multiple hits on the weak point, we should be on a decent pace here. Unfortunately, missed first time, only get 3 clean hits, not bad. Alright, heal a little bit. Okay, that was an unfortunate shot. Yeah, not getting that speed panel, not good. And yeah, just gonna go for some clean hits here. And luckily that worked out. Probably got lucky with some bump combos there. Actually, probably got that clean hit at least one of those times. Anyway, stage 5 again. We want to take down those the minions on the bottom left, bottom right corner in that order, preferably. Again, that will prevent those fire panels, fire pillars from coming up. Since I thought Guinevere had no chance of pinching that guy on the bottom right, just decided to kill the top ram so that at least the speed panels are activated. Now Oz was able to finish off the deal, and now if you can pinch yourselves in between those 2 rams, yes, you'll get hit by the fire pillar, but it will set you up for the next turn quite well, because the weak point is almost always, I think, on top. So if you do that plus the speed panel, you'll be able to deal a lot of damage, which is great. And nope, no dice for Atlantis, so we're just gonna have to do this normally. And oof, luckily everybody missed those fire pillars there. So now we see if Guinevere can deal extra damage. Nope, went under. And under twice. Meh, it's okay. Well, got another pinch chance. We'll see what Oz can do here. Double checking the strike shot. It is a bash plus heal, so not really useful in this situation. But looks like I got lucky with the timing, you know, killing the ram, which activates the speed panel, which reactivated even though I went over it the first time. So lucky timing there, pretty lucky. And Puck, since, you know, he has a pretty slow or fast cooldown on his strike shot, might as well dispelling the laser barrier, giving him an extra speed to run around with. And okay, Atlantis hopefully can pick up some hits on the weak point. And oh yeah, that's good, 3 hits. Now we want to get a little bit worried here. That middle number is at 3, so if we take too long, this is not going to end well. And here's the bad thing about the guide. Really doesn't take into account the null block, so make sure you don't get fooled by that guide. Yep, I mean, I'm not so sure I can kill it, but I know I can bash and get that kill, so going with the sure thing here. Unfortunate, but as you can see, Oz only takes 12 turns for his strike shot, so actually probably not a bad decision at all. Good job, passing. Alright, so we're at the boss stage. One thing to make sure you keep in mind is that Arcadia has protectors around him where the weak points are, where that 6 is on the left and the top right. Those things will protect you know, Arcadia from taking damage, so you want to take those out as soon as possible. Because like I said, you know, the strategy doesn't change. You need to hit his weak point to deal damage to him. So Of course, Guinevere with that clean shot towards that fire ram, gonna take it. And now we just want to clear out the agonies. There we go. And we are looking good. And alright, we got rid of the top right protector. So probably, hopefully next turn we can take out the left one. Ah, that's nice damage. Ooh, that weak point lock on from Guinevere helped out a lot. And good news, we took out the left protector as well, so we're free to deal damage to Arcadia. Ooh, unfortunate irregular bump. Irregular bounce for Archimedes. Atlantis, I think Atlantis, yeah, there. And again, misjudged Guinevere's speed, so did not get enough to pick up the speed panel, so let's see. Yes, correct side for Oz, gets 3 clean hits. And you know, this doesn't look too bad. We got 5 turns before it's too late. And with the guide, ooh, just short. So everybody's gonna have to take that slowdown, which is unfortunate. But maybe I could have stalled here a little bit, since Arcadia does not attack for 4 turns. It's alright. Alright, stage 2 of the boss here. Again, make sure you get rid of those fire rams ASAP, and then focus your sights onto the gargoyles. As you see, they are putting up the fire pillars on the right side of the boss, which is kind of annoying. If you don't take care of them promptly, which I luckily did quickly, it does cut you off from dealing damage, right? You're going to want to avoid ending up on the right side, so you might want to play it safe. Stay on the left. Puck did have an opportunity to go at the weak point, but felt like nobody else would be able to get that fire ram, so I think that was a good decision. Oh, sorry, it wasn't the gargoyle that puts up, it's Arcadia himself, that's right. So there's no way there's no way of avoiding the fire pillars from coming up. And as you can see, their cooldown is pretty low. Before they were 3 turns, you only get to see 2 turns of waiting here. Now I was hoping to push Arcadia out from the pillars, but no luck. But luckily he was not paralyzed. So we're gonna take the speed up for Puck, and oh, looks like he got a match shot, which again, because there's no weak point there, is completely useless. So bad match shot there. But Atlantis gets, oof, that must have been like 5 or 6 shots at the weak point. So all of a sudden we've just got into this comfortable situation. And there we go. Great. And 3 of my guys' strike shots are ready, which is looking good. Puck should be ready after 2 turns. But there's a lot to worry about here. Now you want to, again, the top right, top left guys, let's get rid of them first. Again, in the order top right, then top left, it does reduce the amount of pillars we have to worry about. Then the rams, so that we can activate the weak points. Sorry, the speed up panels and the healing walls. And then making sure that neither of those guys hit 0 for their tall counter. Last thing we want is to see an explosion after we did all this hard work. And again, don't forget about the protectors around Arcadia. I did take out the left one just now, but there is still the right one active. So, oof, yes, so much to worry about here, and so little time. Yep, we're just gonna make sure, for sure, we get rid of that Hathor. So that's what Oz uses his strike shot on, sure. Puck, you know, if he's gonna get a speed up and lose that laser barrier, Oh, I guess I won't use it. Alright, so that was kind of a missed shot to get that fire ram on the bottom left. Again, we want to make sure we kill him before 4 turns. So, well, if we don't, we're going to die. So, always keep an eye on those large counters. Again, Arcadia's at 7, so that's not too bad. There you go. Alright, so now that Arcadia's in a power up, that's not good, so we'll use Guinevere to slow him down. Alright, giving us 3 turns of free attack. At least, actually we have 5 turns of free attacking, so we want to make the most of it. So let's try and pick up the speed boost and hit the weak point. And, you know, just make sure we can beat him before he beats us. And we got 3, 4, yeah, 4 clean hits, I think, on the weak point. Oh, one more? No. And then we see what... Oh, I guess not. Just gonna go for the weak point. And there's a lot of attacks coming, so hopefully Guinevere can finish this off here. And there we go. Woo. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to worry about there, and I mean, it is a colossal Bakuzetsu level quest, so no going easy here for sure. Alright, let's take a look at the drops. Again, since it was the first clear, we do get 1 guaranteed, thank God. But of course, there you go. Arcadia. Pretty cool. Alright. So yeah, that is it for Arcadia. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye.